Hey everybody, Papa Gord's hands here. The rest of me is feeling like complete garbage right now, but I did get a new figure in that I want to take a look at. And it's on card, which means I need to open it. Because most of you know, I open pretty well everything that I get. So I figured, let's review it. We'll break these guys out again. That way you guys don't have to see a sick version of me with a huge cold sore on my face as well. So that's really attractive. So without further ado, let's just get the figure out and start talking about it. So here we go. We're going to be looking at Star Wars: The Black Series from the Clone Wars, Mace Windu. So hold tight, guys, and we'll take a closer look at this. Okay, so we're going to do Mace Windu from the Clone Wars. Super excited for this one. Not going to lie, I know it's going to be a whole lot of reuse. I can tell just looking through the package that there are a few parts that have been changed on the original Mace Windu figure, which is this guy right here. But generally, we're not going to see probably a whole lot of new stuff. So we'll just put him off to the side. Now, I will say, again, for those that haven't or don't follow me on the regular or whatever, yes, I am the Canadian Santa Claus, which means I live in Canada. And as far as I can remember, these are Walmart exclusives. There's three of them. There's the Mace Windu, there's the Fordo, and again, the all-white Grievous. I don't think these have ever gone up for pre-sale up here in Canada on the Walmart site. I could be wrong, and if I am, let me know down in the comments down below. But as far as I can remember, I don't think they have. Now, fast forward just to a few weeks ago, and out of nowhere, there was a bunch of postings saying that GameStop Canada was getting a bunch of the Walmart exclusives. So a lot of the Bad Batch figures, the Shock Trooper, I believe Rampart, Imperial Crosshair, possibly the Rex, and they were also getting the Fordo, I believe, and the Mace Windu, but not the General Grievous, which is kind of weird. So I don't know if that's something I'm going to have to keep an eye out for. Maybe they'll get them later on. I'm not sure. But shout out to my buddy David C. He already managed to get me an order for the Fordo, because I missed out. By the time I got this guy pre-ordered, that was it. I couldn't get another one now. So that's the deal with this guy. So in Canada, it's GameStop. Now, I don't know if you're going to be lucky enough to just go into a store and find some of these guys on the shelf. My GameStop, no. They told me anyone that they had come in between this and Fordo were specifically for pre-orders. They're not sure if they'll get any that'll go on the shelf or not. But anyways, so yeah. I do need to say, I like the card. I kind of hate to say it, but I have to say it. I'm kind of really digging on this, but I've got no attachment to it. But I do like the Clone Trooper, the side view helmet on there. It's a really nice packaging. I'm not gonna lie, stuff like this, I can see why in-box collectors keep stuff in box. When it's in the boxes, that just kind of baffles me. But hold tight, guys. I am going to be nice. I'm going to open this off camera so it doesn't stress out any of you inbox collectors. So, all right. So there you go. I saved the package. Sorry, guys. I just find it funny that I took such care to open it, but I'm just going to throw the package out. I think it's pretty rad. Like I said, I'm not going to lie. If I was one of those, I need to buy two of these, one to open and one to display, I would happily display this on card for sure. But having this in hand at the same time, I love the original Mace Windu figure. I think they did a really good job on this guy. I love the fact that they pinned the hood back a little bit, so it kind of lays a lot better on him. And again, it was the updated Jedi body, which we've seen on a few new, Kit Fisto and Plo Koon are two that come to mind. So we're not really looking at him, but Yeah, there's a lot of reuse on this figure. Now, again, comparison-wise, boots. So the whole lower half of this figure, for what I can tell, is exactly 100% reuse. The pant color is the same. The boot color is lighter. So you got these more light tan boots on the new one to these dark brown boots on the old one. The upper piece, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell right here, but it's just a change of paint. They've just painted some light color on top of the layered look that they've got on this guy. As far as I can tell, the head sculpt is 100% the same. I find the new one not as shiny as the old one. And the belt, that's the only real difference, is that I'm not sure, because this is glued down on him, that if they've just cut the belt on this one and then just glued like a trooper belt, but you can see right here, there's a little notch, which they have conveniently done so you can put the lightsaber hilt there, because you can't do that with the original. There's no spot for that. Plus, on his lightsaber, there is no, there you can see where the notch should be. So it should be like right there where that black mark is. Right up there. And there is differences with the lightsabers as well. The coloring, the new one's lighter, but even the paint job, you can see right here with all that black, you don't get that there. You get silver. So there are some subtle changes to the lightsaber. This one actually looks also too, if you can see where the joint is, it's a lot closer together. It hasn't got like that little gap, kind of like this one, where it plugs in. So I'm assuming that they've gone to a thicker peg into a slightly larger hole on this lightsaber. So I'm digging that as well. I love the fact that they've got the notch on there for storage on his belt, because maybe I might actually pose him that way without the blade in. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. I like that. And again, it's that thicker stock on the lightsaber. It's still got to be careful because these will probably snap pretty quick, but if they take a shelf dive, but still really, really nice. Really like that. But as far as the figure on a whole goes, I'm digging the look. I love the armored version that we got of the Obi Wan Kenobi and the Anakin. The newer Obi Wan, not that first Walgreens one. That one's still okay. If that was the only one we were ever going to get, I would have been okay with that. But Mace here, there's more kind of layers to him because he still has cape. Yeah, and everything's glued right here. So again, it'll probably be, I don't know if it's exactly the same cloak or his robe. Maybe not. They might have just done a different one for it. But they've go with the way they've got them tucked up on the sleeves here. I wouldn't even mess around with this at all, because it feels like if you try pulling on spots, you're not going to get it back the way it should go. Absolutely. But I think he looks fantastic for basically almost 100% reuse. I think what they've done is they've gone from the elbow down. I mean, the hands, let's see. Yeah, the hands are they're the same hands as well. So all that's kind of new is the elbow to the wrist. You got the bracers and the belt. And then they just changed, well, and of course this piece here, but like the upper armor piece over the shoulders. And these are just, you can see right there how they've put these ones together. So that just glues onto this right here. But you can still feel the butterfly joint. You just can't look at anything. That's part of the problem. You really want to dissect, but honestly, if you've got the original Mace Windu, you know what you're in for. It's just nice that this one you don't have to take, like, this isn't going to come off. That's just his look, and it's updated. Yeah, could they have maybe gone a little more stylized with this guy? Sure they could have, but most of us are used to the amount of reuse that we get from Hasbro, and I am 100% okay with the reuse from Hasbro this time around. So let's, there we go. So it's not much thicker, I don't think. So put that down, and let's put this on his belt here and see how he looks. But I'm digging that. Yep. So just a question of just getting the his drapes to lay correctly. But yeah, there you go. I think that looks pretty rad. So yeah, I am thoroughly happy with this guy. And I know that might seem weird to a few people out there, considering I usually harp on this stuff, but I still buy it all. But yeah, this is great. Again, shout out to David C. He's been trying, whenever there's certain figures that I haven't been able to locate up here, that he's been able to pre-order for me. I know he missed out, and he felt kind of bad about missing out on trying to get more of these guys ordered, and that's fine. I was okay if I didn't have them originally, but once I started seeing better shots of him, I was like, yeah, this is a figure I would love to have to put with my Anakin and my Obi Wan. I think he completely fits very well with that. Again, it doesn't take much between the bracers, the belt, and the extra armor protection over the head to the shoulders. It just makes them look great. I love the change to the boots even. I don't mind that they're a lighter color, and they've just done some repaint. So yeah, I think he is excellent. Very happy, very grateful to have been able to get him on pre-order and to be able to add him into my collection. I think if you missed out on this guy, I don't know what to tell you, honestly, guys. If you missed out on him, that kind of stinks. I don't know if I'd want to pay third-party prices for this guy, because he's already a $40 exclusive, air quotes, exclusive, to GameStop, and I don't know if that means that Walmart Canada will not be getting this at all. So I don't know what's going to happen with General Grievous, because now I'm going to have 2 out of the 3, and that's just going to drive my OCD crazy. So I think I'm going to have to try to locate a Grievous. So I'll just put it out there. If anybody happens to come across a second one or gets a badly damaged card, I don't care about the card. I just need the figure. So yeah, so that's going to do it, guys. From my hands again. I hope you enjoyed the review. Comment, share, like, subscribe, all that usual YouTube mumbo jumbo. We will catch you in the next one. Thanks as always. Later, eh? What you talking about, fool? That's Mr. T. But anyways, we're going to leave it in. Ciao.